Hey, what's up YouTube world? It's Ryan from Riding in Style, and today I'm going to do a quick recap of some of the things that I've done under the hood of my car. I've been getting several questions on the engine half covers. People want to see how does it exactly fit. So I'm going to do a little more in-depth, closer look at it, and for those of you who have seen the video, you kind of have an idea, but for those of you who haven't probably seen the install video, I'll show you right now. Let's check it out. So I'm just going to try to show you how it fits. Now, the one thing that I did do is install the oil catch cannon, so you can see how the hoses had to be routed with the half cover, which is kind of what it's designed to do. As you can see, there's already a little cutout here for this hose there, and this is the same engine half covers from the 392 engine, so it's not designed to fit the 5.7 liter 345 engine. But I'm just going to try to do as best I can a job to show you how it sits up close. So there's no openings for these pegs to go into that there probably has on the 392 engine, but they just sit pretty flush. You know, the engine, the cover just actually sits pretty flush on top of your engine cover. Let's see. There are these little, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but there is this little rubber piece here that does go into that peg there, and there's another one right here. So those two will actually fit correctly on the passenger side, and then I will show you how to do the what I did on the driver's side. This is from Billet Technology, so I need to actually take this off. So this kind of secures the cover from bouncing up and down on the passenger side, on the driver's side, excuse me, because it acts as a it holds it down. And then these hoses actually keep the passenger side in place as well. So there's no moving parts, there's no rocking. But let me just show you how the driver's side sits. I did have to do a brief modification. And so for the driver's side, as you can see here, I had to remove this sensor off of this top bracket to bring it lower. That way I wouldn't have to cut the half cover like a lot of people had to cut around here just to make room for that sensor, and I just secured it with some 3M tape and a few zip ties, and it doesn't, and there's only gas or fuel that runs through here, so this metal piece here doesn't get hot. I think it's just aluminum anyway, but yeah, the sensor sits perfectly. I had 0 errors on my engine, so I haven't done anything detrimental. And then here is the breather. I get a lot of questions about the breather filter. I believe it's a 18 millimeter. It's got the zip tie there just to secure it so it doesn't bobble around. And of course the hose clamp there. And that runs down here. That was necessary so that it could run through the front, because there's no outlet to have the breather hose to run into the air intake like it did on the stock. And it's similar to the passenger side, where these two holes here will actually sit right inside of these two pegs there. And that is the minor modification I did to the sensor, just because I really did not want to have to cut the engine cover. To me, it would just destroy the look, the clean look that I was going for. And let me just use both hands to put this back on and show you how it sits, or it's pretty much there. So here is the bracket where the sensor was, and this actually sits right on top of that bracket. The breather hose comes out of that opening right there, and I did add a black rubber plug to seal the opening here where the hose would have went into, but as you can see, there's no outlet for a rubber hose to go inside, and it would have just looked wrong trying to connect it through here. But this is the look that I wanted of the engine half covers, just to get rid of that big plastic Hemi cover. And this is a oil engine cap cover from Billet Tech, looking good in the anodized red. So for those of you who are considering doing this mod, I do get a lot of questions. Where did you get those half covers from? The website is www.stevewhiteparts.com, And as I said earlier, these are the same engine half covers from the 392, so there's not going to be one for a 345 engine. And what they do is they actually, now I added these these red decals on myself. They just come with the silver, but they do give you a choice with the 345 Hemi, or you can get the black and blue Mopar logo on the side. They just scrape off this powered by 392 on the sides, and I believe they get these decals from Nate from rebadge.com. He does great work. Some of you have seen. In fact, I'll show you what he did for my car real quick. Here it is. Nate from Rebadge. He makes these decals perfectly for the steering wheel as well as for the word charger on the side here, but I have a dash cover, so that covers that part there. But very good quality, and even in the engine, it gets hot, but that decals they're not melting. It's great quality. But folks, I hope this video helped answer some questions that people have with the engine half covers, to show you a little more in-depth, a closer look at how I was able to install them on my 5.7 liter RT Hemi engine. And I think it looks a lot better. You know, it all depends on the look that you want, what you're going for your engine. But I'm happy with the way it looks. So if you have any questions about the install, again, any questions about my car, hit me up, leave a comment below, and I will try to get back to you soon. This is Ryan from Riding in Style.